Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel of Shri Rama Bharti Public School. This is Natasha here and we are continuing with our geography chapter climate. In the previous video we had discussed all the factors that bring monsoon winds to India and cause excessive rainfall. In this video we will study the entire process of incoming of monsoon and further when it withdraws from India or it retreats from India as well. Now the monsoon winds, they are basically pulsating in nature. By pulsating we mean that if it rains for about 100 to 120 days or the monsoon stays for about 100 to 120 days, it does not rain the entire time for constantly 100 days. No, it doesn't. It rains for a day, it takes a break, it rains again. So that nature of monsoon winds is called pulsating nature. It sometimes rains and sometimes it does not. So that nature is called pulsating nature of monsoon winds. Now there is another term that is burst of monsoon. Now there are times when normal rainfall suddenly increases and constantly continues for about many days, for several days. That phenomena is known as bursting of monsoon, when normal rainfall suddenly increases and continues for several days. That is known as burst of monsoon. Now, the important question is, how does monsoon arrive in India? We had seen main five factors that are responsible for bringing monsoon winds to India. But these monsoon winds, they arrive India by first week of June and at the southern tip of Indian peninsula, you can say Kerala. When it enters India or the southern peninsula, it divides itself into two branches, the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. The winds, the southwest winds, they're basically coming from Arabian Sea or Indian Ocean, and when they enter into India, they divide itself into two branches. One is Arabian Sea branch and the other that moves straight towards northeast is Bay of Bengal branch. Now the Arabian Sea branch, it causes rainfall towards the entire western coast. It moves towards Saurashtra, that is Gujarat, and it further deflects towards the interior of India. Why? Because low pressure has been created in the interior of India. On the other hand, the Bay of Bengal branch, it causes rainfall in this northeastern part, in northeastern states, and due to presence of Purvanchal hills, the Purvanchal hills are extension of Himalayas, and we studied about them in chapter 2. So due to these Purvanchal hills, the Bay of Bengal branch, it deflects towards the interior of India as well. Now when these branches, both the branches have deflected towards the center of India, they merge over the Ganga plains and cause rainfall in the entire northern part of India. So this is the entire process of onset of monsoon. The Arabian Sea branch, it reaches Mumbai by 10th of June and it further moves to Saurashtra in Gujarat, Kutch and central part. The Bay of Bengal arrives in Assam by first week of June. Due to Himalayas, it gets deflected and comes over Ganga plains and merges. The same thing that we just discussed. This Arabian Sea branch moves towards Saurashtra, that is Gujarat, and further moves towards interior of India. This Bay of Bengal branch, it causes rainfall in Assam, northeast part, and due to presence of Purvanchal hills, this wind, this branch gets deflected as well and move towards north of India. Why are they being getting deflected towards Interior part because there is presence of low pressure and winds always gush towards low pressure area. And both these branches they merge over northwestern part by first week of July. So due to this, western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and eastern Rajasthan experience monsoon or receive rainfall. Now, this was the onset of monsoon. It was a very quick process. In June, it enters India, and by July, it has spread over entire India. But the withdrawal of monsoon, or when the monsoon winds are retreating, going back, it is a gradual process. It happens very slowly. It begins from northwestern states. These northwestern states, the winds have started retreating now by early September. It happens by early September, and by mid October, it withdraws completely from the northern half of peninsula. Now, there is no rainfall in the entire northern half of Indian peninsula, and by December, the monsoon withdraws completely from the entire country. Now, in case of island, what happens is when the monsoon winds are coming, it causes rainfall in both the island groups. When the monsoon winds are retreating, it causes rainfall again in the island groups. So, in case of islands, they receive rainfall from incoming monsoon winds as well as from retreating monsoon winds. So this was the entire process of onset of monsoon and retreating monsoon. In next video, we will study about all the seasons that are experienced in India. So till then, stay safe and have a good day.